Alright, I think we're live. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. How's it going? How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. We are going to be carrying on here with Black and White. I was about to say Black and White 2. No, this is just the first Black and White. For some reason, I can't actually get Black and White 2 to work on my computer. So I'm going to have to figure a way out to do that if I ever want to stream it, of course. Honestly though, I feel like Black and White 1 is the best game out of the two. Let's see. Today, I just plan on doing a little bit of Black and White, maybe for an hour or so. Then afterward, we might be doing another hour of Black and White, or we might go on to do something else. I was gifted a game by a friend of mine because it was my birthday yesterday. However, it's a game that is just as old as Black and White, so I'm not sure how compatible it's going to be just on its base settings. Like, I was literally gifted it like an hour ago, and I still had things to do. But anyway, I'm here, I'm ready with my apple juice. Let's begin. So, we are in the process of creating our very first wonder, which is oddly enough going to increase our villagers' speed, rather than do whatever it is that we wanted to do with the other wonder. What I really wanted was I wanted a wonder that would give us the bonus to the forest miracle. Because we'll be able to get that forest miracle. I know it says that we have wood here. This is because of a map mod. And it's not really something that I want to exploit. I just want to help you guys figure out for demonstration purposes, how to basically how to do this this land without any wood. Oh yeah, you might also notice my temple's a little bit evil. I kind of went a bit overboard during a skirmish game at one point, but that's fine. In the main campaign, we're still gonna try and be as good as we can. I wonder if you can see any difference on the hand. But you can see the hand is slightly redder. And a little bit more veinier. It's very difficult to tell. But your hand also changes depending on the... what's the word? Your hand changes depending on your alignment as well. And I feel like the alignment change is far more pronounced. Going from neutral to evil rather than from neutral to good. Hold on one second. Every time I start speaking, I always have to sneeze. Yeah, and I have no idea why. So hopefully that sorts itself out at some point. If not, I can live with it. Oh, hello there. We have this guy down here, who we showed off a little bit last time. He's going to give us infinite, basically infinite, infinite influence, which is really nice. But I'm going to try to not use that as much as possible. Now you might be saying, Charles, you have a wonder this early on, you haven't even constructed your village center. And yeah, you're right. So it's like, how can you show us how to properly do this land? Trust me, this is how you properly do the land. Everything that we've done here is easily feasible in, oh wow, we do have a lot of people. Everything we are doing here is easily feasible in the vanilla game. All you just need to do is bring a value 7 scaffold over to over through the portal from land 2. Bring some of your artifacts with you, and you're pretty much good to go for the rest of the game. I would always recommend though to bring at least one winged creature miracle. This is to help you out on land 4. But for now, literally all we're just doing is we're just feeding wood into this thing until we get it built. I think we might be wasting a little bit of wood on this thing. Oh, hello there, Snoopykun. How are you? Hope you had a wonderful week so far, and hope you're having a great evening. Welcome to the stream. It's great to see you again. We are just exploiting Land 3 to make it so that it's not as difficult as one might have thought the first time round. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. You might be wondering, what's with this wonder? Well, this is what happens when you bring a scaffold 7 It's been a nice week plus weekend, thanks. Wow, sounds fantastic. Over here, I've just been dying from allergies, so I've had a pretty good week considering, though. But yeah, I'm glad you've been having a great time. But yeah, bring any value 7 scaffold through the portal, and you'll get a wonder like that. And once we've built this, I guess we could actually just start impressing this place now, to be honest. Do you want to go and follow Yogi? Should we do that? Once you start influencing this area here, there's going to be a reward scroll that appears up here. So if I do one of those, plop that down, there we go, the reward scroll appears. Now this quest here, I had a lot of issue dealing with when I was a kid. And to this day, I still have a little bit of anxiety around this quest.
I see a god. Greetings. I am a guru and a yogi. I am off to meditate and increase my powers. I have a secret place for this. Please don't follow me there. That is all.
Alright. So, the premise here, do we need to follow this guy? Hardest quest.
Let's follow him. But let's make sure it doesn't see
I'm trying to
us.
think.
Really?
What are the other
Following
hardest
yogis
quests?
Isn't my idea of godly
I feel like this
behavior.
one's definitely up there for sure. Let's see if we can make it all the way down in one go. There are some areas where it's very tricky. Try to manipulate time to your advantage as much as you can. For this first part, you just need to stay around behind him. Eventually he'll go around through to the back. And one second, I'm going to mute myself while I blow my nose. Okay, apology there. I don't actually want him to get away. If he leaves your eyesight, then the mission is also failed. But you see there are some rather large rocks here in the way. They're going to literally be getting in our way. But I think we come across a checkpoint, first of all, right? Let's see. But yeah, have you been playing Black and White recently, Snoopy? Oh, let's try not to lose him. And I think this is where it gets a little bit tricky. Has he even turned around to look at us yet? I don't think he has. Yeah, here we go. I think this is the first time I've seen him look, unless he looked when I was blowing my nose. Not recently, but I missed it. Yeah, oh, this is the... Yeah, that's the most difficult one there.
Home now.
He saw us, boss. We gotta try again. Rats.
That's okay. We got this checkpoint, so that's good.
Come on.
We should follow this guru carefully.
Oh, we need to go back to the top here. He's going to yell at us. Isn't he? There we go.
You followed me earlier. Please don't.
He's
try
not
to
even
get
there.
out. That is all.
Oh, and we impressed the village in the background anyway. Oh, that's actually bad. Did we break it? Oh no, I think we broke it. Oh no. Oh, okay, it fixed.
Look,
It
when
fixed.
we took control of that village, one of the pillars fell.
I think you missed it when we were, when I changed my creature size. I managed to get my third-party program to work, and I edited the creature files. So now he's gigantic. Because otherwise it would take you forever to have a massive creature. The only thing that being massive really... Oh no, it is happening.
Your ally is dead. I have your creature, and you still dare to oppose me.
So Lethus here is pretty upset that we took over a town that he hasn't even converted.
Behold my wrath.
I always loved how he says minions here. Minions.
Oh no! They're heading towards the village.
Stop him! Put him out! Do something!
He's actually such an erudite god, to be honest. I think they all are. But yeah, over here.
He's quick.
Oh, I don't actually have worshippers up yet. Whoops. How am I going to do this? Well, you can do this without the
He's bound to be back at his
without the
temple
water
later.
miracle. You just have to drown them, basically. Giant creature. Just listen to the hordes of screaming people as you just go ahead and you drown them. It'll all be over soon, guys. Trust me. And I think if you let even one person enter the village, your entire village is going to like lose all of its population, which is kind of absurd. We also need to remember to take these guys out of the river before we before they die. I guess it doesn't matter all too much, but I don't want to have any of these guys die. It wasn't their fault that they decided to have a nice beach party. Oops, didn't mean to press that. And I think that's everyone, right? Yeah, no more actors down here. And I think if this guy gets set on fire, he turns into an actor as well. Okay, so let's unpause the game. You're drowning, yet you're still on fire. Okay, and that's one way for how to do this quest. Definitely not the standard way, I would imagine. Very much not the standard way. Pointing it. Is there someone dead? Did someone die? Who died? Oh, this person. Oh no, I did have someone drown. That's okay, I'll just throw him out here so nobody's bothered by him. But yeah, artifacts are strong. Artifacts are very strong. Even if you have them lying about in a village, it'll generate a lot of it'll just generate a lot for you. A lot of belief just passively.
You followed me earlier. Please don't try to get... That is all.
Alright, let's try and follow this yogi without being interrupted again. Any thoughts on a favorite creature, by the way? I think my favorite creature has to be the turtle. I feel like the turtle is just all around the best one, and you also get it, like, I don't know, it almost feels like a reward getting it, rather than compared to some of the others. I feel the same way about the sheep. I think the sheep is a pretty good creature, especially with how the quest baits you out. It's like, hey, you found all my sheep. Here, I'll give you a reward, a bunch of grain. You know, a bunch of grain that 9 times out of 10. Oh, hold on, this part's a little bit tricky here. Yeah, there we go. A bunch of grain that 9 times out of 10 you're not even going to be able to pick up fully. Oh cool, we got another checkpoint, nice. And here... Yep. Let's move on. It's so tricky because you'd think that he'd be able to see you in like the corner of his eye here. But no. He's almost looking right at us.
You followed me, so I'm going back home now.
Hey,
Whatever,
sorry, boss.
whatever.
We gotta try again. Rats!
At least there's a checkpoint beyond the rocks.
You please, that is all.
Go ahead and give this another go. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Snoopy. Hope you have a wonderful evening. It was great having you here. Hopefully by the time we do the next stream, there's going to be one less yogi we have to follow. Oh, this one's always tricky. Ah. Okay, he didn't see us this time. Aw, thanks, Snoopy. That means a lot. Alright, I think he's gonna take a look again here. No. I think we're towards the end now. Just gonna have to squeeze under this rock. And the end is in sight. Now it's just really a question of... I think he's going to make a hard turn here. I'm going to slow down time just in case. Get ready on the pause button. Okay, he's just going to... Look, here. This is a free... This is a free checkpoint, I guess. But yeah, we're almost here. And I think this is the first time we've ever seen these pink mushrooms. Excuse me. Purple. I mean, purple. Alright, and here we go, we have successfully followed a yogi. Oh, time for a bit of a stretch.
Your stealth surprised me. You know the secret of my special place of meditation. If you will remain quiet, I will help you on this land. Rest assured, I'll appear when needed. That is all.
Great. So now he is going to help us out at various points throughout the land. We've already missed the first time that he'll help us. When we take over this village and let this set fire to the villagers over here, he would normally give us a bunch of water seed miracles. Oh, there's one here. Oh, I think this one's the map mod though. But yeah, he would spawn us a lot of water miracle seeds for us to use. I don't think it's necessarily enough to, like, on its own, but it's always handy. But anyway, now that we've done that, we can actually start impressing the next village. I'm just going to do a quick Control S here. Because you never know when the game is going to crash. This thing is old and kind of actually incompatible. Why are these guys, like, not paying attention to my massive rock? Pay attention, guys. Alright, 182. We need quite a bit of belief here. But that's fine, we can just leave this there. And in the meantime, we can continue building. So let's go ahead and get our free wood miracle over here. Build this one up. We still need 2,000 wood. Fortunately, there's a massive forest over here.
Is nearly out of food.
Really? Is that this one? No, it must be this one. They must have just finished this one, yeah.
We're running out of wood.
Yeah, that's fine. Soon enough you won't have any wood problems. Believe me. Okay, that's sorted now. Now everyone is going to be moving, like, extremely fast. People are suffering. Oh, whatever. Okay. You know what? You have a bunch of food up here. Go ahead, plop that down. Look at that. We got a ton of belief from that. Might as well go ahead and just put some of these in the worship sites. Just so that they can use them whenever. Really, why are these guys still not moving fast? Oh, because it hasn't finished. There they go. Look at those ants fly. Look at them go, like over here. These guys haven't seemed to have caught on yet. Just look how slowly they're going compared to everyone else. Oh my goodness. I don't exactly know what the utility of having, like, extremely speedy villagers are. It does come with some hilarious actions. When they just decide to run around in circles because they're going way too fast. They don't know how to compensate for themselves. But, I guess it's just like a general all-purpose power-up, right? Let's look at these guys. If I do that, there we go, that shook them out of it. There we go. Right. Make sure to stay hydrated as well, fellas. Okay. Now we should start to get building. Oh, look at that. Wasn't that like 800 belief?
Look, when we took control of that village,
I swear that was like 800 belief.
If we manage to keep control of it, I reckon it'll stay down.
Alright, and this should trigger the next Lethis content at some point. And we should get a bone... Oh, by the way, I should also... where is my fireball? I have fireball over here. So we are going to need some fireball action. And I'm going to set this up to 50% for now. There we go. just so that we can actually generate a fireball.
Fireball.
Because this fireball will help us immensely. Whenever Lethis decides. This is the problem with Land 3. Or I think it's just with cutscenes in general, though it's much more pronounced in Land 3, and we had it a little bit in Land 2 as well. Basically, when is the trigger point for a cutscene? You'd think that, like, the trigger point for the cutscene, like, it's when you take over the village, right? But when we took over this Japanese village, it took a little bit of time. Like, we took it over while we were doing the Yogi quest. And then it, what's the word? And then triggered a short time after. But I don't know, I just don't know when this one is going to trigger. What is Lethis doing anyway? He seems to just be, doing godly stuff, I suppose. Uprooting trees, making sure villagers have food and wood and water and all that jazz. Well, whenever you decide to come over, Lethis, feel free. I've already got my fireball ready for you. But yeah, next on the agenda, we do need to create a actual Celtic wonder. Oops, did not mean to actually plant that. One other factor that I haven't talked about for why Land 3 is typically so difficult is it gives you these really, really bad palm trees. And these palm trees are extraordinarily woodlight, I suppose. So compared to these trees, which give you a decent amount of wood, these trees do not give you any wood whatsoever, by comparison. The best tree for you to get, I think those trees exist on this map.
But
Oh.
I can still command the beasts of the wilderness.
It seems you have need of me. The wolves are possessed. But I think I can help you. I will try to destroy some of the wolves.
You kind of wonder sometimes how some of these things are even possible. Anyway, the reason why we want the fireball miracle is because all of these wolves are running through this forest. So if we just set that alight, all of the wolves are gonna die. And we can even save. Oops. We can even save
Miracle shower.
the forest afterwards if we so wish. But typically by this time the fire has already spread massively. Yeah, these guys aren't
Miracle shower.
Yeah, it's actually really difficult to put out these forests because the fire is still going to spread from over here. Normally I just let them wait it out basically. We are going to get a few people killed because they are silly. They're kind of like the influencers who, or not influencers, just like people who stand at the site of an accident or something and they just have their phones out recording it all. They're like, ooh, forest fire. Let's go ahead and try and kick it out with our feet. And then they're surprised when they get set on fire because they were too close to it. If I remember, yeah, there is actually. Okay, I'm gonna uproot this forest here quickly. In the meantime, how is everyone in stream doing? I hope you're all doing wonderfully today. I can tell you a little bit about my day, but feel free to comment how your day went as well. This morning I woke up and I started playing some Minecraft. I recently had to repurchase Minecraft. I had it on a very old account, but sadly I didn't have access to the old email address that I used. So I was like, okay, I want to migrate my Mojang account to my Microsoft account, and it was like, okay, insert all of your information here. And it's like, okay, we don't recognize your account. So I typed in my password again. We don't like it didn't work, basically. So I kept on trying a whole bunch of different passwords that I think I used in the past. And eventually I'm just like, okay, just send me, like, I don't know my password. Give me alternatives. And they're like, okay, in order to get an alternative, we'll send you a password reset form to your email address. And I'm like, I don't have access to my email address. Which one of these trees are part of the puzzle? So eventually I was just like, okay, I'm gonna submit a ticket into Mojang. And like, hey, I can't access my Minecraft account. Because I don't have access to the email anymore. And they sent me to the very same page that I had explored earlier on that told me to submit a form. So I really didn't find that useful whatsoever. So eventually I just used my new email address. Are these guys okay? They're okay. Oh, hello there. Is this a modded playthrough? There are a lot more forests than vanilla. Yeah, so I am using a map mod. I can't exactly remember which map mod I'm using, but it does change a few things. Like in Land 3, it gives you more forests. I think it gives you some other things as well. Most notably, more forests. And in every land, they also give you this. This is just so that you can make artifacts or things like that. I don't know why the toys and why the gate stones necessarily, but like if you pick one up, huh? I thought that would respawn, but I know these singing stones do respawn. But I thought the gate stones respawned as well. But yeah, it only applies to the story mode missions. I think the most notable transformations are on Land 1 and on Land 3. If I remember right, there's really not many land changes for Land 5 or Land 4. But I could be wrong there. I haven't really looked about on those maps as much. But for Land 3 here, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do it as vanilla as possible. Mostly just so that I don't have to go in and remove this mod from my game files, which honestly I really don't know how to do. I know how to put mods in, but I'm less confident with taking mods out. It should be simpler, but I'm not going to spend the time when I'm already just here enjoying the game. But yeah, this is a map mod. All it just does is make things a little bit easier. They also change some of the miracles as well. So, notably on Land 3, they do give you a wood miracle to begin with.
Miracle wood.
However, I've set myself the personal goal for this land to not use that miracle. We can use this miracle dispenser down here because that's normally in the game anyway. Just so that I can try and help out whoever's here and whoever watches the VOD afterwards, who's ever struggled on Land 3. And hey, if one person quit the game on this land, they come across this stream and they finally figure out how to do it and they reinstall the game, I'm going to consider that a victory. This game really needs a lot more love. It is literally the progenitor of like the entire Lionhead Studios, I think. And I'm not sure how true this is, but I feel like without this game, the Fabled series wouldn't exist. Though I'm not too sure on how exactly the history works out there. Where is my artifact? Over here. Okay. So now we're going to get done our main the main trick to make this land so much easier. We've now got this wonder here. Okay, I think I need a house closer. So let me just wait here. But yeah, welcome to the stream, Bell Knight. Hope you're enjoying it. Hope you enjoy Black and White, and hope I can show you some good tricks, some good tips and tricks to this game. I've been playing this for, well, pretty much over half my entire lifespan. This game is so good. And one bonus to having this Indian wonder here is these guys are already building. What is it at already? It's at 25%, which is ridiculous. But hopefully that means we can put this, let's see, try and get it in an aesthetically pleasing a place as possible.
We're running out of wood.
I normally always put it down here because, as you've noticed, there's really not much space here. And I'm pretty sure our giant creature can't get through this gap anyway. So, this is one of the lands that I tend to not stay on as much. And I think they're... Are they okay with that? No, they really don't have enough wood. Okay. So normally once I get the foundation here down... Was that someone screaming? Why were they screaming? it's one of your all-time favorites, and you love the Fable as well. Land 3 was a challenge, as I remember, but it's just a taste of what's to come. Yeah, no. Like, in terms of land difficulty, I think they've done it really well. Land 1, obviously the tutorial land. Land 2 is a very, very nice, nice, I don't know, like, uphill ramp. Like, they ramp it up a lot in Land 2. Starts off very nice and simple, like you have an ally, you have Khazar, he gives you a bunch of stuff, and you're still learning, like, a lot of the basics. And then towards the end, you're alone. Like, literally. Your creature is gone. Your, 1 and 2 is an extended tutorial. Yeah, exactly. Whenever I enter Land 3, I always get the Dark Souls the Dark Souls message of the real Dark Souls starts here. This is where the real Black and White starts. And unfortunately for Black and White, it's also the first place where you can really, what's the word? Really extort? Not extort. Really make use of the wonders. Like, the benefits of these busted-ass wonders just comes into full force in Land 3 here. I wonder if they did that intentionally. I know you're running out of wood. But they gave you purposefully no wood miracles, or no easy access to wood in the first village. But they gave you a wonder that boosts your forest miracles, and the next village over also gives you...
It seems you require help. That last village is causing you trouble, so I have given your people the ability to build a wonder. It will give you greater influence across this land.
I don't think this guy knows. I don't think this guy has seen our wonder. So yeah, he's going to build a wonder about here, and it's going to be an Indian wonder. But we've already got the biggest Indian wonder ever over here. Man, you still need over a stack of wood. This is well worth it though, because once we've done this, we can get like all the wood we will ever need. But yeah, Land 3 is when you're basically thrown on your own, and you really get to like actually engage hands-free with the game mechanics. Land 4, like, just entering Land 4 is just so scary. Wonders can be hard to have them large. Oh, wonders can be hard to have them large. Small wonders still worth, though. I might disagree that small wonders might be worth it. Because I feel like it gives you a much bigger effect the larger they go. So if they're really small, they really don't give you like any noticeable effect. But if they're like big, then it really starts to get like hugely busted, I think. That might just be my playstyle though. Of course, any wonder would be a lot easier, or would be preferable to have rather than none. But yeah. The thing that always gets me though with these wonders is they don't do what they say they do most of the time. So let's see if I can find the sign here. What did this say? Increases the villager's birth rate. What it doesn't explain is how quickly these villagers can run. Bigger increases the multiplier of the effect. Right, okay. I feel like it is logarithmic. So, yeah. But yeah, this game is very obtuse when it comes to actually telling you what everything does. I feel like they had in their mind like an earlier draft of what all of these wonders and what's the other one? Wonders. I think it's really just wonders that they dropped the ball on describing, right? Or is there something else that they literally lied to you about? Like, what does this wonder say? Increases the power of resource-based miracles such as wood or food. Also, the football fields don't work. Yeah. Did they fix that in the patch? I am playing with the patch, but I really never use football fields because, well, I don't think they really ever work, or I don't really think I can ever like actually put them down as a scaffold. I think like scaffold 6. We should try that out once we get enough. Speaking of, let me grab you.
Disciple craftsman.
And let's, oh my god, even when they are, even when the speed is so slow, you really can't grab them.
Disciple craftsman.
But what is the football field even meant to do? Like, does it actually have like an in-game effect? I really just think it's there for aesthetics, right? Like, sure, it probably keeps your villagers happier, but what does that even mean? Right? Anyway, we have a tree puzzle here. Unlike the tree puzzle in Land 2, I never understand how to do this. How to do this tree puzzle. So this takes me a while. Let me get these extraneous trees out of here. They really shouldn't be here. Let's see. So unlike in the unlike in Land 2, these trees have 3 trees that they cycle between rather than Land 2's 2 tree only thing. I know there is a trick to this. It's just trying to get that to work. So you see, we've got this one sorted out here, but that leaves just this one. And I'm trying to think. I think if I do 1, 2 there. Do we do it again? Yeah, okay. I am so glad I got this on stream. I am so happy. I have spent literal hours doing this quest before. So this is fantastic. And
A large flock of animals will congregate with this.
we actually get something useful this time.
You can't harm me.
Oh, shut
Well,
up.
not seriously.
So yeah, we actually get the winged creature miracle. Really, they haven't actually started construction on the Wonder. The Yogi lied to me, I swear. Okay. I'm also trying to go through a good playthrough of the game. You might notice that my temple is a little bit evil. That's because I went a little bit overboard on the on a skirmish map the other day off stream. But I'm intending to get through this game as a good aligned individual, mostly because it's a little bit more of a challenge than being an evil guy. If you want to be evil, you just grab that guy that yells at you. He gives you experience. You just like drop him like somewhere here and just destroy the village. Once all of Lethus's populations reach 0, just plant one of your own. And hey presto, you've converted the village. Speaking of, I think we need 1500 for this one. 1700, okay. What I should do... it's over here, huh? Oh great, the Wonder's actually finished. You don't know what the patch does. The football field was supposed to have an effect but was broken on release. Tree puzzles are hard and spent hours of frustration. Yeah, I feel you there. I remember them making like a kind of a big deal about the football pitch. Like it was in its own like separate download. It was like basically a DLC, but it was free if I remember right. But they made like such a big deal out of it. Like, hey, like look at all of these villagers having fun in the football field, and it just didn't work. So yeah, I think that I'm sure there's something else that they lied to you about instead of just the Wonder descriptions here. Like this says that it increases the power of wood and food-based miracles. That's the effect of the Norse Wonder. That's not the effect of the Celtic Wonder. I should also set up my teleports here. Not that I really need it. My villagers are like extremely fast.
Teleport.
Let's just go ahead and get one here, here, and here. Hopefully the creature never teleports to there. Alright, let's move this up to about 50%. 50, there we go. Then we can start making use of forest miracles. And we can... I mean, the game's basically already won. I think there's actually a patch up here where it gives you nice trees instead of bad trees. So let's try up here. Celtic power. We'll go ahead and get... Yeah, these are the good trees. Okay. I believe these trees have the highest wood value to them out of any of the other trees. So if we take a look here, how much? Oh, 2,693. We plant one. We get a lot. That's like, what, 9,000? 9,000 wood? So each one of these trees is giving us like at least 9,000 wood, thanks to that wonder. I also think that the black and white games remastered would be easy money, but I think it's locked in copyright limbo. Yeah, so if I remember right, I believe EA had the copyright to it. And they just don't want to make use of the IP anymore. Which I think... I'm not sure how I feel about it. I would love a remaster of the original Black and White. Like, I feel like it easily beats Black and White 2. In terms of, like, enjoyment and playability. Black and White 2 feels a bit more hand-holding with the mana bar. Not mana bar, what is it? The prayer menu, I think. I think they call it. Whereas here, everything feels so organic. Instead, in Black and White 2, you go into the prayer menu, you purchase the miracles that you want, using, like, accumulated prayer power, which you get from quests. Can you imagine Black and White VR? Ooh, how would that even... that would either be revolutionary, or it would be, really, really bad, I think. But I would love to see something like that. But when they developed this game, they actually had a like a AR hand or glove or whatever it's called, and you would use that to control the hand in the game. Fortunately, that never came to bear. So, but yeah, this game in VR, the perspective, like just getting that huge bird's eye view across the entire land, that would be amazing. That'd be probably very vertigo-inducing though, but that would be great.
Miracle Forest.
Celtic power.
And while we're here, we might as well just get a bunch of wood over here. Never gonna have to worry about wood again. I wish that Black and White 2 was a better game than it is. It's good for a lot of the things that it has got going for it already. Like, I do love the storyline more in Black and White 2 rather than Black and White. I do love that there's a little bit more integration of, like, the world building lore and themes. Like, the entire premise that you're the only god. While I feel it's a little bit cheap, it does kind of elaborate on it well to show the desperation of the Greek people. I feel like I had something else to say, but I literally just... You're running out of wood? Oh, I guess I didn't put any over there. Let's go ahead and grab a stack from here. But I think it's literally just the mechanics that let it down, really. The prayer menu just, you know, really wasn't what the fan base wanted. I think the combat as well didn't really have any depth to it. The main mechanic in Black and White here, I think, or the city building aspect of Black and White here, also doesn't really have too much depth to it, I don't think. The only intricacies that we have going on here are these desire flags. Yeah, these guys don't actually talk, huh? But really, like, that's literally it. They do have this laziness factor that's inside of the villager's code, though. Which is great, but it's really never ever elaborated on. It's never really explained. And I think that's a bit of a shame. Like, if they explained that as a mechanic, even if they just, like, hint towards it, saying things like, hey, don't provide too much for your citizens, otherwise they're gonna just hang back and let you do all the work for them. Like, that would be great. It's part of the reason why you get people going to your worship site and entering this little cubbyhole here and not actually praying. And why you might have a lot of people with basically just nothing to do here. As you can see right now, the only people we have with nothing to do are the disciple craftsmen, who I really should cancel their discipline here. Because I basically did their job for them. So there we go. Once we do that, he is going to go off to a building site. So he is suddenly very free.
Miracle
Exactly, so possibly an easy port for controls because already almost completely reliant on mouse control, and as for Black and White 2, pushes evil for the first playthrough, and latter ones make good easier since you keep what you unlock. I also had an issue of lazy villagers. Ah, really? Yeah, no, that actually does make sense. I've never interpreted Black and White 2's like first playthrough as being more evil orientated rather than good orientated, but it totally makes sense. I can really see how the mechanics enforce that idea. First time through, just go ahead and conquer everything because hey, they give you an army right, or the ability to make an army right off the bat. And you can use that to save up for things like wonders, in the latter stage, in the later land, and in the next playthrough. Yeah. I remember thinking when I first played Black and White 2, I saw the tutorial land that we were on, and the very first quest. And I thought, something is not right with this. Like, it just didn't really feel the same. Because the first quest in this is, build your temple. And what was the next thing after? So you build your temple. Once you've built your temple and gone through some tutorials, you open the creature gate. Have you heard of Doom? Down? No, I don't think I have. Is that another old game? From like the 2001 era? What's that about? It sounds like a game that one of my friends would play. He's very much a fan of these early era games. But he's more into things like Thief and, what's the other one? He just sent me one earlier today. I can't remember its name. 1 second here, I'll find it. Arx Fatalis? Is it similar to Arx Fatalis? No, very new, still in development via Kickstarter, can be found on Steam. Ooh, is it a God Simulator? I'd be very much into that. Is it on early access as well, or is it still just literally just in development? Ah! Wow, okay. That's fantastic. The God Simulator genre, I wish that more people did more stuff with it. I know Peter Molyneux tried to do that whole Godus thing, but that ended up not really panning out very well whatsoever. And I think there was a early access to supporters, I think. Okay. I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna make a quick note of that over here, just so I don't forget, because this sounds very interesting. Fata Doom. There we go. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. I would not have heard of that without you. So thanks for bringing it up.
Miracle food.
I feel like I've started a few points and I've left many of them basically empty. But at this point I really can't remember any of the ones that I said a bit earlier, so if they come up again, I'll bring them back up again, I suppose. But yeah, how is our influence doing? We're still, even with 2 wonders, we're still really nowhere close to here. I wonder if he's been shielding his people because I'm technically generating belief here. Oh well. Land 3 is also a bit of an outlier in terms of land because it really doesn't have any silver reward scrolls. There's literally 2 silver reward scrolls that you can get on this land. The first one is the Yogi, and the last one is an optional one that you get once you free your creature.
Offspring.
I like how these people say they need offspring, but I think they're overpopulated. Oh, they are not. Never mind. Let's go ahead and give these guys a bunch more wood.
Miracle
Celtic
Forest.
power.
Talk about lost potential. What's that in reference to? I don't know if any of you guys get this, but I find it's way too easy for me to literally forget the things I was just talking about almost mid-sentence sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I'm a 30-year-old with Alzheimer's. A lack of silver scroll. Ah, yes, yes. Yeah, because in Land 2, almost every village had a silver reward scroll, right? The first one had the Khazar's scrolls. The second one had the just fill up the village with food and wood and learn how to do hand gestures. The third village had it had two actually in Land 2. It had the one where you need to cure the poisoned food source, and it had the one where you have to save the children from well, not save them from drowning. But, you know, get your creature over there and pick them up and bring them back home so that their mother doesn't, you know, throw a fit or whatever. And then over here, like, there's just two. One of them isn't until the end of the land. And that's not to mention all of the others. Like, Land 2 is a literal gold mine in terms of silver reward scrolls. I don't even know why they did it that way. Like, surely more scrolls would have been
Miracle food.
perfectly fine here.
Miracle
The only
food.
things I can think of is it maybe ups the serious factor of this land. Because this land starts off with, hey, your creature's trapped and is literally being tortured against its will, and there's nothing you can do about it except progress through the land and free him. I think if they had a bunch of silver reward scrolls, it would kind of drain some of the urgency or some of the drama from that, right? If that is what they did, then that's actually I think that's more acceptable. Literally the only silver reward scroll here is one that helps you in gaining progress towards saving your creature. We're gonna have to build up a lot of territory here in order to get access to that village. And this is why being an evil god is so much quicker than being a good aligned god. If you want to be a good aligned god, you need to actually build up and care for your people. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. It is a very cool 26 degrees Celsius over here where I'm at. And by cool, I mean almost swelteringly hot, because over here in Britain, even 10 degrees Celsius weather is extremely hot. We also have to remember how big and revolutionary Black and White was, despite the issues it had. It was practically an experiment showing off what they could do. Yeah. And I think that's part of why it's been such a unique game even to this point, even amongst other god simulators. Such as things like Populous and... oh, there's another god simulator that I can't remember. It was very big in the time. I can't remember the name. But I think even games like Dungeon Keeper is considered to be a god simulator. Because it has like that overlord kind of like point of view that you have, like for instance in this game as a god, just like looking over all of your people. And that's kind of similar in Dungeon Keeper as well. You're kind of like this dungeon overlord that builds up your dungeons or whatever. I've never actually played the game. I think it's a bit too far divorced from Black and White for me in order to enjoy it as a god sim. There are no other true god games. Yeah, just city managers, basically. And if you try to play Black and White, like the original Black and White here, as a city simulator or a city management game, it loses its charm very quickly. Like, there's literally only one dimension to the city building aspect of this game. Or at least one that is essential. Your villagers typically look after themselves otherwise. And I really don't think the village store like desires or anything like that really has an end goal, because you're always like, if your end goal is to get all of these desire flags down, you're never going to manage it. Because each of the desire flags depend somewhat on the other desire flags. The reason why this desire flag here is so high is because I have so much food compared to the populace. And if there's not enough food, sure, the child desire will go down, but then the food desire will go up. So I really don't think that there is like an end goal to city building. Like, if you just want to like sprawl and expand your city, and you're not really interested in the aesthetics of it all, of making your city like look actually good, there's really nothing else to the city building aspect of the game. I feel like the only like goal of this game is to either go through your the storyline, or go into skirmish and just, you know, build up your city and destroy all the other gods. I guess there's also the creature management aspect as well.
Miracle food.
Also 10 degrees in Great Britain. I'm going to be looking at 30 in a few days in Canada. I mean, it's like, what, 26 degrees over here? It's not actually 10 degrees.
Miracle food.
But I imagine Canada gets so much colder than the UK, at least in places, right? Because you guys get like so much more snowfall, which I am so jealous of. I wish we had as much snow over here as you guys did. I adore the snow. Just waking up on a nice snowy day, looking on outside and just seeing like this thick blanket of snow on the table in the garden. Like, that's just an experience that is, that's just amazing, honestly. I find a lot of beauty in the weather.
Offspring!
We should start developing up this city here as well. What's the population like over here? Okay, yeah, these guys need... I think it's the Japanese wonder, actually, that gives you higher children birth rates. I hope you guys can't hear the dude outside honking his horn either. You probably can, but I have no idea what he's doing. And I think that Yogi totally scammed us. He is not giving us any wonder over here. Hopefully this gives out his Japanese wonder. It does. Nice. Where's our... Oh, our artifact is over here in this village, huh? Go ahead and do the pause glitch. Yank that back up. Just so that we can get a very nice Japanese wonder over here. Oh. I've also been thinking of doing some other video games on the stream as well. This slot on my schedule is listed as Black and White or Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But I might very well just make it a general, like, primary Black and White focused time slot. And then just, like, maybe in hour 2 of the stream, I tend to normally go for 2 hours. In hour 2 of the stream, just doing, like, whichever other games I'm doing. So, if anyone ever has any recommendations for me, feel free to let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to be playing Black and White and whatever my current favorite game at the time. Depends partially on how north you go, and snow is well and good until you have to move it or drive anywhere. I'm on the west coast. Yeah, so this I think is where a bit of my snow bias comes in. I don't drive. I live in London, which is very well, has a lot of great public transport access, and quite a lot of investment in its public transport, which I think is something that isn't really all that focused on in North America. I've been watching a lot of videos lately on how a lot of the cities and like inhabited areas in America especially, but also true in Canada, are basically just like built for cars. Like that's it. So over here we might get like you know, bike lanes that are like separated from the road, and like actual like bike traffic that's as in-depth as car traffic. But over there in America, you guys, in America and Canada, you guys don't really get all that much privilege, right? And or should I say, like, bike privilege. But yeah, over here, I've really never felt the need to drive, mostly because I haven't really spent too much time outside of London. I did go to university outside of London, though, and that was quite a shock, going out there and seeing that there weren't any of the signature red double-decker buses, as we call them, or the London Underground tubes. Ironically, though, there is literally a train strike. So literally pretty much all of the public transport services are out today. So this is a great time to be talking about how great the public transit in London is. Have we even gained anything? I feel like we haven't even gained any influence yet. Once we get our Japanese... Oh, I don't even need to worry about it. Actually, they have more than enough wood themselves. Why are you dancing? Oh, you're dancing around this thing. Get back to work, fellas. Okay, let's go ahead and set this back down here. How much belief are we going to get from that? Quite a nice amount. At this rate, we might even impress this village before we get our influence out that far. All of these guys just doing nothing. You guys not doing any farming? You have a food desire. Let's see what happened today. So I almost went to work today. All of the train stations are down, so I decided to stay indoors. I had a little scare with my computer where it almost shut itself down. So I decided to go out to get some compressed air. Went outside, got some very fresh air, and I've got quite a lot of sunlight. And that is the epic adventure that I went on today.
Miracle food.
Too true. We do have bike lanes in most large cities, but without a car, your options are very limited. And for influence, town centers are the nexus points. Yeah, I'm aware of the town center exploit. I could really just like plop down a 5 scaffold value over here and just get influence. That's not how I want to approach this one though. But it is always a very good thing to keep in mind that you can do. I like breaking the game in other ways. Mostly by exploiting wonders and, what's the other one? Wonders and artifacts. And as we can see, we can already see how powerful these artifacts are. He's trying to defend his town, even though nothing is threatening it right now. He literally is incapable of understanding that this big glowing rock with what should normally be my symbol on it is what's causing all of these people to fall in love with me and fall out of love with him. You gotta love the AI in this game. This is one thing that I wish they would change in a potential remake, is to make the AI smarter. No, I found that every time I play a game where the intelligence of the AI is important, they literally always just drop the ball. They could always be smarter. They also go hand in hand as far as exploits go. Yeah, absolutely. Like, what are some other exploits? There's the pause glitch where you can literally just go, well, I just want to go out here. And I will pick up one of these guys. You can also just, like, plop them down in one of your villages that actually has houses to spare. There we go. And watch him convert to my follower. You can literally do that for every single villager they have. Well, we'll just do it a couple of times to show him who's boss.
Live here in love.
I don't even know how this works in terms of just like common sense, really. What? Hey, I follow Lethis. Like, I'm a devout follower of Lethis. I will die for Lethis at the worship site if he, like, asks me to. And then this other god just comes by, picks him up, places him down in another village, say, you believe in me now. You can make missionaries. Yeah, you can also make traders as well. Let's go ahead and... I think it's going to be a bit difficult to get a missionary with this pause glitch. Oh, actually, not very. Do you find that you use missionaries a lot whenever you play the game?
Disciple missionary.
I normally find that they're a little bit of an afterthought, really. I think the only times that they are useful is in Land 5 to try and whittle down the belief of the last village. Just so that it's a little bit easier going forward.
Miracle food.
Oh, now that we have the Japanese wonder as well, we can now just do this.
Miracle heal. Increase.
Japanese power.
And I think that healed literally everybody on the planet. Yeah, everyone here's got 100. What about over here? Everyone here's got 100 as well. Oh my goodness. Did it actually heal everyone? Okay, no, this person here. This person here is a little damaged. But I think he was naturally ticking down. Really an interesting mechanic. Yeah. I feel like they do literally the same thing as traders. I've really found no use for traders whatsoever. Kind of reminds me they also had in mind at one point a, at least I think they did, a disciple like herder. So you'd place them next to like a bunch of animals and they'd like literally herd them and harvest them for food. I don't know why they got rid of that. I guess it would be a bit... Oh, we got it. I guess it would be a bit difficult to code.
We've taken over the village.
Quickly, my creature! Take that last village back for me!
Our creature's free, but he's really hurt. Leash him and get him home. He needs rest.
Ah, it's good to have the big guy back.
Yes, we complete again.
And we get our monkey boy Twitchy back. He looks pretty good considering he's been tortured for the duration of the game.
Miracle heal.
Here you go, Twitchy.
Japanese
Oh.
power.
Okay, you can get up now. Why are you still on fire?
Miracle shower.
I don't think I've even taught him how to water yet. Okay. Now this is the main problem with Land 3. It's trying to get this this next cutscene to play. Do you know how to trigger this next cutscene? Oh no, even his heal miracles are healing everyone. Dude. Okay, and this creature over here is probably just gonna... Hey, you can't do that. Oh, he's actually being nice for us. There we go, that's good. How much belief do we have? 1,700? Do you have schedules for black and white streams? Traders are for spreading resources between storehouse so you don't fiddle and make lazy villagers. Oh, okay, I see. I didn't know that had an effect on lazy villagers. That's good to know. But yeah, on Tuesdays and Thursdays I play black and white for at least an hour. Sometimes I go a bit over. Normally my streams last for 2 hours, about. But it's always at 6 PM British Summer Time, which is GMT +1. Normally when I do my streams. And for until we like complete the game, I'll be doing this this black and white stream at those hours. And then after that, we'll probably find another game, maybe try out some of the skirmish maps. Oh. And I've never actually done multiplayer. Oh hey, thanks for the follow. I've never actually done multiplayer in this game. I would love to do that. I know in the Black and White Discord they have a way to do it. Might be worth investigating if there's enough people who are still playing this game. Dude, are you trying to impress the worshippers here? Come on, Twitchy. I know you're an ape, but you can't be that smart. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the only other silver reward scroll on this map.
Oh, hello. Pleased to meet you. I can make the old young. Bring me an old villager and I'll wind back the years. Oh, yes.
I don't like this old bat at all.
I say we try her out. It might hurt people.
It might hurt people, nice. Okay, so, with her, we need to give her old people. So I'm going to pick up the 61-year-old, place her over here without making her a forester. Oh no. Wait a second. Can I actually do this one? I'm not sure if I can actually do this one.
Disciple Forest.
Oh yeah, no, I can. I thought they were a bit too fast for the for this to work. Are you actually going to go inside the hut? Oh no, don't tell me he's not going inside the hut. Oh no, well I think I broke the game. Oh no. Oops, did I... Oh no, I think I broke the game. Hold on. As I broke the stream, it looks like... Yeah, no, I think... I think I really did break the game, huh? Oops. Gotta go, thanks for the stream. Places to be, things to do. Hope those places to be and things to do goes well, Vel Knight. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you've enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Best of luck, man. Okay. I don't think I can, Yeah, no, none of my buttons are working. Okay, I'm gonna reload the game here. Oh no, the close button isn't even working. Oh no, do I have to bring up the task manager? Oh boy. This is a bit of a doozy. Okay, Okay, close Lionhead. Alright, let's oops. I wonder if that's because of the wonder. I really wonder if that's because of the wonder. I wonder how far back this is going to put us as well. No, it's going to bring us here, but we just go into here and find the last autosave. Let's see, 1857. Is that the last one? 1908. 1902. That is not the right one. 1857. I think it was, which one? 1902. We had 1908. We did. Okay, let's load this one and see how far back this put us. Okay, so we've got the Japanese wonder already. We're just waiting on this one. 154 belief needed. Not bad at all. So let's just wait for a while. Do we have our traders yet? Or our missionaries? I don't think we do. Let's go ahead and get some missionaries.
Disciple missionary.
Get one here, get another here.
Disciple
There we go.
Missionary.
Alright. And soon enough this village will be ours.
Miracle food.
Go ahead, just feed these guys. That's a shame that that quest isn't working right. We'll try again and we'll be sure to save before we trigger it. But I think it's because all the villagers are just way too fast because of this this wonder here. I wonder if I damage this wonder, does it cancel the effect out? Maybe we could do that. Okay, how much more belief do you guys need? 52. Just go ahead and wait for that to trigger. Morning dead person. You guys need a graveyard. You guys need a workshop, actually. Oh, did I pick up the right one? Never mind. Oh, I ran out of juice.
We've taken over the village.
We'll just go ahead and skip what we can here. We've already seen it once. We don't need to see it again. Make sure to speed up the time here. Oh, that sounded painful. That sounded super painful.
Japanese.
There you go. And are you still on fire? You are not on fire, it seems. Okay.
The village is getting mashed up real bad.
Oh no! They set fire to the village! What's even worse is they set fire to the Oh no, this is impossible. Setting fire to fields is the worst thing you can do. Because there is like no way... there's literally no way to... Oh my goodness. What the?
Miracle shower.
You're helping us out too? Okay.
Miracle shower.
This is... Oh my goodness. You see how terrible it is to set fire to a field? Not even 3 people spamming water miracle is like helping this through. What's happening is...
Miracle shower.
Oh, did it actually work? Oh wow, it actually finally worked. Or is that because of the rain? I wonder if that's because of the rain. But what happens when you set fire to a field is it starts to burn, and you know that fire spreads, so it burns to the next field. But the field, as it's burning, it loses the grain inside of it. So it becomes impossible to like water it to put out the fire, because it needs like some grain in there for the fire to be put out. At least that's how I understand it. Are you guys just conga line for the creature, huh? Wow, impressive. Okay, let's see if he can actually get through here. Oh my god, he can. He can. What a champion. And this is the first time my home village has seen this creature. Wow. I feel honored. Oh yes, I was going to save, and I was going to do this. Go ahead and trigger this. We'll go ahead and just skip past the text again.
Oh, bring me an old...
Okay, let's save one more time. And let's see if we can actually accomplish this. 67. Can we get someone older than 67? 43. 78. You're 21. This guy here is 78. There we go. Let's try and use this guy. Oh, go ahead and plop you down there.
Disciple Forester.
And he is not moving, huh? Okay. So let's try and close this down again, and let's restart that. We know what the issue is, I think. Don't close Streamlabs. That's terrible. That's going to be very bad. Let's load this up again and try it again. Man, I just want to complete this quest, man. I'm gonna have to do some troubleshooting just to get this quest to trigger. Actually, can I just do a Control L? Let me leave here. Control L. Will this take me to the right timestamp? It does. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's try and destroy this wonder here. If I set fire to this, will it set fire to anything else? It probably will.
Fireball.
So let's just set fire to this. Oh no, it's saying fire to the forest. Not to the forest, to the farms. Okay. Now the next question is everyone still going really fast? They are. Oh no, that's terrible. Okay, so sadly I don't think we can get this Oh my.
Fireball.
Okay, abuse your godly powers. I don't care.
I'm trying to do a quest, man. Cut me some break. Being on fire, really? You're dead over here? Uh-oh. Oh no, that's going to get me so many evil points. Okay, fine.
Miracle shower.
What? Did that... Where? Weird.
Miracle shower.
Okay, let's try and put this out. Let's actually put it out.
Miracle shower.
I don't think this is going to work. They are all still moving way too fast. Oh no, and we're going to have to do the fields again? Why aren't I, getting that much prayer here?
Miracle shower.
I guess I just ran out of prayer power. Okay, that one's not done yet. Oh, come on. You're not even from the same village!
Ghost is toast.
You're not even from our village. Like this Celtic village, and you're still trying to come here and put everything out. Man. I wish an empowered water miracle actually did something. Not like we can actually get one, though. Ah, fine. Whatever. How much did that change our alignment, by the way? Statistics, alignment change. Negative 0.6. Not bad. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. Okay, so... Here's the thing. We are literally just waiting on Lethis to be like, hey, leave me with my last village. I want to stay alive. I will send you to the next land. That is literally all we're waiting for, and I have no idea how to trigger it. Like, I literally don't know. What I think you just need to do is you just need to wait. Like, either that or you just, like, impress these guys a little bit.
Miracle shower.
We got 8 belief there. Maybe we have to do some even more impressiveness. Let's go ahead and get a flock miracle active. The only way that I know for sure to trigger it is to just kill Lethus. Like, destroy his temple. I know for certain that gets you the cutscene. And lets you move on. Okay. You guys need food? Creature is extremely low on energy. That's okay. Okay, who's on fire now? Being on fire 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, I could not save you. Is this still on fire though? Is the main question. Looks like it is. Oh, damn it. Okay, I guess we're just going to have to wait for a natural storm to come back. Ooh, speaking of. We do have a storm miracle.
Storm.
And this gets buffed.
Celtic power.
Okay, this is going to actually put out the fire.
Storm.
Oh, dude. Okay. Okay, I am actually hyped. I did not know that worked. If you ever want to put out a storm, or put out a field fire, use the storm miracle.
Miracle shower.
Just gonna check to make sure they're all... Yeah, no, they're all good. Wow. Okay, okay. I am shocked that I'm still discovering new stuff about this game to this day. I wish I would discover how to trigger this next cutscene, though. I really don't want to, like, actually crush him. But I might not end up having a choice. Creature extremely low. Get yourself some food, creature. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. That got me a lot of belief. We're still going to need, like, 2200 belief, though. So, let's just leave this here for now. And that'll just end up generating belief for us over time. In the meanwhile, we can get these guys some food. We can get them some wood.
Miracle forest.
And we can start building for them.
Celtic power.
Sometimes the forest miracle is also like extremely good for impressiveness as well. And he's stealing my wood. That's okay, you can take it. You're basically dead anyway. He's going to be so happy with the amount of wood that he's got. I hope it's happy enough to open up the portal to the next land. Because apparently literally every other god in this game can do that except for me. What, because ours opened one? Lethus has opened one? Well, he will open one soon. No, he's already opened one. He opened one to take our creature away from us. If I remember right. Come on, Lethus. Do I have to, like, actually just, like, fireball you?
Fireball.
We rained hell down on him.
Oh, that actually obliterated this building. It destroyed it down to its scaffold. That's crazy. Okay. Just go ahead and place this here. What is the belief value, population value? Oh, we are so golden.
We need more wood.
Who does? You guys? Okay. We'll just take a stack of wood from here. We've got this the other way around. We're meant to take wood from the village store and give it to the the workshop, not the other way around. There you go. Now, they will almost immediately get back to building. Really don't need too much.
Throw me.
But yeah, if anyone knows like how to trigger this cutscene, let me know. Like, I would really love to know. Actually, might as well go ahead and ask that in the Black and White Discord. Which does exist, first of all. Let's see. Anyone know how to trigger the End of Land 3 cutscene without killing Lethus? There we go. Hopefully we can get an answer back from them. The Discord is actually like super active. There's still a lot of people developing stuff for the Discord. For the game. Like there's like a Black and White Ultimate mod that's let me try and kill the creature.
Fireball.
Probably can't happen because he is on water. Did I kill some people? Not sure. Oh, look at that. That wound looks terrifying. Alright, and once I get a response, I'll let you know whatever I get. Oh, lovely. What even is? I think the creature's name is Laetus or something. Yeah, and then there is absolutely no way. You ate a miracle seed. He ate a miracle seed. Okay, creature, what are you up to? You want to be kind and generous. There's like literally really nowhere that you need to go, to be honest.
Miracle food. Increase.
Let's give you a miracle increase. Try and feed these guys.
Food.
I will move these, whatever I want to the site of the portal, which I believe is around here, right? I think that's where the portal triggers. So, what do we have? We have 2 winged creature miracles. We will also need to take our artifact with us as well, which should still be in the village. And we'll also take some of these resources with us as well. So, pick that up. 1. If you guys, it's a little funny for me to say if you guys are, if you guys aren't watching the stream while I'm doing the stream. But if you guys aren't watching the stream or instead watching the VOD on YouTube, you can always come over at 6 PM Greenwich Mean Time +1 or British Summer Time over at twitch.tv/Charles Wynne, WYNNE, to see some of these to see these streams live. If you are on Twitch and weren't able to come and watch the rest of the stream, or you know, you just want to be able to see these streams again, I put them up on my YouTube channel over at youtube.com/Wynne, WYNN. No E. Okay, what are they saying? Just take over villages and then instantly jump into the portal. When I take his... what village is this? Is this a... I think this is an Egyptian village. To collapse the last creature pillar, he takes an awfully long time to... before opening the portal to land 4. Let's see, someone has given me a piece of advice, which is just take over villages and then instantly jump into the portal. I can't really follow that one, I'm afraid. Start influencing his village, it'll trigger him to panic and start the next cutscene. Okay. So let's just do some low-level miracles.
Miracle heal.
Let's do some heals, let's do some
Fireball.
overhead fireballs.
Fireball. Fireball.
Okay. So, the next piece of advice I got is to start influencing his village. It'll trigger him to panic.
Celtic power.
79 belief. This really isn't going to give us that much. But, even that much is still... Oh my god. He just completely destroyed that wood.
Miracle forest.
Celtic power.
Did I manage to, like... finish my thought. Oh my god, Lethis. Look at him just devouring this wood.
Miracle forest.
Okay, let's put it up here, and let's see if we can outpace him. But I think I managed to finish my point about where you can find the videos in the future. Oh my god, where are you even putting all of this wood, my good sir? How far am I to influencing this place? What is this? Still need 1,305 left. Let's do some trick shots. Oh, excuse me. Surprised those are my first sneezes of the stream. No wonder. Oh my goodness. How much wood is even here? I think that must have been from the tree that I just put there. Yeah, probably. But yeah, again, those links are twitch.tv/CharlesWin with a E at the end, all one word, or youtube.com/win, just WYNN. I upload all of my stream VODs over there. So yeah, if you're on one side and you want to check out the other one, go ahead. My streams are Tuesdays and Thursdays, GMT +1 at 6 PM, usually lasting for about 2 hours. Yeah. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do for the YouTube channel. I think right now I want to focus on becoming consistent with Twitch. Just so that I can start getting... well, basically just start to generate a community, really. If I can, that is. I have been known to go on extended hiatuses from my YouTubing. I think the last like proper video I made for YouTube was like at least a year ago. Nope.
Miracle shower.
Okay, let's try and influence this village. Let's try and scare Lethis into submission here. Okay. Oh, we can do one of these.
Miracle flop.
Okay, that triggered it.
Your power is mighty.
I think that's actually it.
Strength.
Okay.
Spare me, and I will give you everything. Here, I give you the creed from Kazar's creature.
Okay, we get the creed.
Allow me to survive, and I will guide you to yet another creed.
Look at how dopey our creature
It is
looks.
in a land you once knew. Use this vortex.
Such a proud moment, and there he is, just with a silly smile on his
Find
face.
the creed there. It is yours.
Okay,
But
Land
I
4
beg,
is where it
please
gets
leave
real.
me with my last village. Without it, I will be banished to the void.
Okay, for this one, I am going to pause the game. I'm actually going to save the game here. I'm going to pause the game and update my stream information. Let me see. Edit stream info over here. let's do what? I'm going to rename the stream to let me. What am I going to rename the stream to? Surviving Land 4. Land 4 tips and Land 4 tips. What am I? A boomer? I feel like a boomer playing this game, to be honest with you. Surviving Land 4. So let's just do surviving the hellscape. Do one of these straight lines. Land 4. Black and white 2001. Done. Okay, stream info updated successfully. Nice. Before we continue, I am going to quickly blow my nose. Let me just mute myself while I do so. Okie dokie. Ugh. Sometimes I feel like blowing the nose really hurts more than it does help you. Normally my nose feels itchy like immediately after a blow. I'm not sure if my technique is right or if my technique is wrong. I guess we could use a bunch of scaffoldings in our next land. What we really need though is our artifact, which, if I remember right, is up here. Yes. How much did we leave this with? 1,000. So yeah, we have two options here. We can continue to impress this village here, which will trigger Lethis to be like, "Oh no, what have you done? You've banished me to the void. I have no followers left." And then his temple will automatically explode. Don't tell me. You actually got crushed? Oh, you're just flying. Okay. Yeah, people are just going to be flying in. That's a-okay. So, Land 4 is definitely where things get a bit frightening. Oh, I need to... Did I put my things up here in? I did. Okay, that's good. Yeah. And the yogis nowhere to be seen anymore. I will briefly explain the rest of this quest. So, you give her some old people. She converts them into younger people. Like literal children. Do that a few times and then she'll say, "Ooh, my head is getting spinny," or like, "I'm getting dizzy." Then you give her a child instead of an old person, and something goes wrong, and she transforms it into the chimp, the chimp creature. Or if you don't have the ape as your current creature, it'll transform it into the ape creature instead. So the only way to get a chimpanzee creature, didn't mean to do that lecturing gesture. The only way to get that chimpanzee creature is to have the imp, have the monkey, first of all, have the ape as a creature, and then do this quest. Literally it. Otherwise you'll just get a, you'll just get another monkey, honestly. So, okay, let's save the game and let's go on in. This land can be over very, very quickly. But you need to act fast. And we'll see exactly what's going on.
Wow, here we are. You know, you did the right thing by sparing Lethis, leader.
Haven't heard that one
Just
in a while.
look at the state of the place.
It's been utterly blasted. How cool is that?
Oh, it's awful. It used to be green and pleasant.
What? We've never been here before.
We have, actually. Do you remember these? And I recall some of these buildings. And even our temple. It's all rather damaged, though.
You're right. Still, the atmosphere is much better now.
Okay, so this is Land 1. They've basically gone and messed up Land 1. We have fireballs raining down from the sky. We have pillars of lightning. We have skies of blood red. And one thing that we will see later on is these guys. So we have a giant, giant Sleg here, who we're going to have to deal with. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to go over here, bring our creature here, attach him over here, and let's grab this. And oh, can I grab that? There we go.
We have to build up our village
And just pull him
shelter
here.
the people from this terrible storm.
This is a unskippable
No,
cutscene. I
leave
can't
it.
even
It'll
move
put
right now.
hairs on their chests. It'd be better to explore and find out what's going down in this land.
Here we're going to get a little bit of lore of what's going on.
Please don't harm me. I come trembling with fear before you. I'm from the village nearby. I ask that you remove the curse on our land. A god visited us long ago. He showed us his power and his might. It was a terrifying display. You see, this land used to be beautiful. We lived in peace here, and we didn't want for anything. Then the gods themselves appeared with the concepts of good and evil. At first, all was well, but then the one called Nemesis arrived and punished us for following you. We were forced to worship him. He brought forth fire from the heavens.
They've really
Gave
gone
us pillars
over
of
and above
lightning.
with this presentation
Our
on this
lives have
land.
become a living hell. Even the sky turned the color of blood. But Nemesis got bored with us and left us alone. He wanted to continue his quest to be the only god. So he set 3 Guardian Stones to control this land. The first lies under a spiritual shield. Even the wisest of our people don't know how to reach it. The second Guardian Stone was entrusted to a vicious ogre. He's too strong for any mere mortal to beat. The third stone was given to a lonely old man who worships only Nemesis. This is everything we know. Please help. You have all of our support.
Okay, so he's basically just recounted the lore for us.
For now, at least. Excellent. The workshop is built.
So
Now
while this
let's
may look
concentrate on making
terrifying,
the village strong.
and honestly it kind of is, there are a few, what's the word? There are a few benefits given to us at the start of the game. So firstly, a lot of these things don't actually hurt us at the start while we set up. So these fireballs, you might have seen them pass through some of our unconstructed buildings without actually harming us. And that's right, they don't harm us for the first little while. Where's the influence? There it is. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this over here. Okay, creature, are you going to impress people? You want to mess around? Let's, wow! Okay. Okay, so, you remember how throughout the entire game I'm like, it's important for your creature to learn the Miracle Flock ability? Apparently not. Apparently all you need is, a large creature like this, and a fully powered artifact. And that's it. Okay. We are going to go ahead and do this one. This is the stone that even the village elders can't figure out, which will honestly be pretty embarrassing for them. Watch.
Hail, spiritual leader. I am the village elder. I have tried to learn the secrets of the bell towers. but they are too much for my old brain.
So there's
Perhaps
apparently
your
a
soul.
secret,
Good luck. I'll be praying for you.
a secret about these bell towers. As you see, they chime on their own, and then there's a pause. Just 1, 2, 3. We have to basically repeat the sequence, and not even the smartest of creature, get out of here! Whoops!
You'll get the hang of it though. To try again, activate the scroll once more.
Gosh darn it, creature.
Here come the fireballs
Is the
again.
creature just doing this because he wants to mess around with me?
Let's solve the puzzle and destroy the
Okay.
Guardian stuff.
So it's 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 5, 2. The sequence will be 1, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1. And it is always the same sequence. It's not randomly generated or anything. This is the same sequence that I've been practicing for like 11 years, and I mess it up on the first go on stream. How embarrassing. I know, right? There we go. We freed this one. This is going to free the Guardian Stone. And this is going to stop, I believe, the fireballs.
You solved the puzzle and got the Guardian Stone.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Goody. Look at the way that he just disappears like that.
That part of Nemesis just got vaporized.
Yeah! So these fireballs, as I mentioned, they don't do anything until you get a certain certain verbal cue from the good conscious.
Where are the fireballs? They stopped. I think I preferred it before.
So if you're ever playing this map and your good conscience says, Leader, those fireballs are getting awfully close to the village, how do you run this game in current year? I can't get my hand on a working Windows 10 copy. Yeah, so this is a pretty difficult game to get working and to get running. Your best bet, let me get the Discord invite for you. There is a black and white Discord server that you can use. How do I click this button? Copy. Okay, I'm going to post in chat a invite to the black and white Discord, and there you can find all the information you need about setting up the game to run on your computer in this modern day and age. Because this game really is not meant to be run in the year 2022, honestly. The version I'm playing with has got a few modifications to it. For instance, I'm playing in windowed mode, which is not something that you would normally get access to. I am also playing with a couple of map mods as well, which changes a few things, such as the miracles that are available to you in certain villages. Like in Land 3, you are given the wood miracle to begin with. Thanks, man. All the black and white forum links seem to be dead to me yesterday. Yeah, it is going to be really difficult trying to find information from the black and white forums nowadays. But I hope that one sorts you out okay. You can definitely check in the pinned messages. I believe there is something. Let me just quickly check here for you. Pinned messages. Not that one, huh? Where is it? You should be able to check in black and white 1 help. Yeah. So in that Discord links that I've given you, go to the channel called Black and White 1 Help or BW1 Help and check the pinned messages. you'll find a link to being able to run Black and White on Windows 10. So that should help you out so much. You miss playing this so much? Dude, I get you so much. The amount of effort that I went through to try and get this game to run myself was extraordinary. And for the most part, I didn't even know there was a Black and White Discord to access. That Discord will save you so much time in trying to set this thing up, because it did so for me. But yeah, I hope you can now enjoy playing your very own Black and White again. Right, so hopefully that helps you out, Matthias. Ironically, I find this game a lot easier to play and install and get working than Black and White 2. I find Black and White 2 to be pretty difficult to get going. Anyway, we're fighting the Yogo.
Slag, son of Slag. And yes, I have a Guardian Stone. If you want it, you must be prepared to fight. Many have tried, but I've never been defeated.
So we've got Sleg, the son of Sleg here. Checking it right now? Thanks a lot. No problem. This game needs a lot more love, and hopefully, with enough love that we give this game, hopefully EA will be like, oh, there's actually interest in this game. Let's make a sequel. Could you imagine? Thanks for the follow as well. That means so much to me. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, let me pause the game here for a second. I'm actually going to go get myself something to drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to refill my my water. Although actually we're pretty close to the end of the stream, so I think I'm going to do this fight. Yeah, I'm not going to go get water because once this fight is over, I think I'm pretty much going to end the stream. Oh, let me go ahead and slow down the game here. So this is the second mandatory creature fight in the game. The first one being against the guide in Land 1, and now is this one, which is necessary for actually completing the game. And creature fights, again, it's just a simple matter of just spamming the attack button on your opponent. And if your health ever gets low, just use a heal miracle. Pretty much it. But yeah, I'm not sure how to link the, what is for the week anyways, exactly. I'm thinking of where I can put the link to the Discord, where it's available for everyone to see. Oops. Instead of having to just post it in chat all the time. I might be able to post it in my About Me section. This match is actually going super quick, to be honest with you. Normally I have to at least cast Heal Miracle once. The ape is just decimating this guy. I'm pretty sure Slag gave me a harder fight than Slag did.
Oh,
wow.
You told him, boss. You kicked his butt. The Guardian Stone is yours.
And with that, Land 3 is basically like 2 out of 3 done. Sorry, Land 4 is 2 out of 3 done already. And what, we haven't been in here for more than 10 minutes. Like, most of that was just watching cutscenes play. Really a far cry from the very intimidating and atmospheric, like, holy crap, what have I got myself into loading into this land.
The lightning is stopping. See?
And it's not raining. Oh, I hate rain. It cools me down.
There we go. Creature's been injured, that's fine.
The village store is nearly out of food.
So the last thing that is affecting this land, the Pillars of Lightning I really don't think actually impact anything at all. Like, in terms of how it affects your village, I really don't think it affects anything. The ogres definitely do. So if you don't do this one, you're going to get ogres that run into your land every now and then, pick up some of your villagers and sacrifice them. And they also present this moral quandary where if you try to, like, you know, fireball or lightning bolt those ogres, they're going to turn into human people. And, you know, it'll be treated as if you killed them, so you get some evil points. So that's really what you're stopping here. I don't think the Pillars of Lightning really do anything. They just mark the ogres, I guess. Sure. But this one over here deals with the fireballs. And the fireballs will become a problem if you wait for it too long. Again, if you get that leader, the fireballs are getting too close to the village. Or are getting closer to the village ordeal. Then you should you should protect your village. They actually give you a spiritual shield miracle dispenser back here that you can use to protect your village, which will come in handy if you're lagging a little bit behind. The only thing that's affecting the land now is the time of day. And what this is going to do, you see that we have people here sleeping in their homes. They're basically going to be sleeping forever while they're doing this. I believe disciples are really the only ones who do something, and people only come out to do very specific things. Like if the reason why these guys are going to the farm is because they literally have a high 88% food desire. At least I think that's it. I know the time of day really does affect them. So the last thing we need to do, I guess we could quickly do that. Sure, let's do that quickly. I'm for it.
At last, someone to hear my prayers. My neighbor, Adam, is a soul in torment. Keiko, his wife, has been kidnapped and taken to the Aztec village by Nemesis. Before he left, he made sure she stays alive only while Adam's faith in him remains.
So Nemesis has basically just created a emotional blackmail on this guy.
Please help them by rescuing Keiko and reuniting her with Adam.
Pog, absolutely.
Let's kill him.
Always make more time for black and white, right? Okay. So the gist of this land, of this quest, is this guy over here. Where is he? This guy over here. He loves someone, but Nemesis has split them up. Nemesis has put his lover, apparently called Keiko, into this land. Here she is. Into this village. And for some reason, she is unable to leave this village. I have no idea why she is unable to leave this village, but she can't just, like, walk over there. I guess it would be a bit treacherous, right? You'd have to go through here. You're not even crossing any of the dangerous land, girl. You just need to come down here, cross over here, and, what? Go up here, I guess? That might be a bit dangerous. But anyway. We're going to do the pause glitch here. Pick her up, or pause exploit. Once we hear that high-pitched noise, we can just go here and plop her down. And with that, we've reunited the two lovers. He sounds so excited. Aw, look at them doing their little dance.
Oh, how can I ever thank you?
We're together again. I can't believe it.
You are a magnificent god. I have a reason to live.
Look, the new
he is
this man has
really
freed
excited.
the Guardian Stone.
Newfound faith in this man has freed the Guardian Stone. Never explained how that works or what was trapping it there. Like in the first one, there were literally two shields protecting the Guardian Stone, so I can understand why that one, you know, is stuck. The second one being guarded by Slag, I guess, it's a creature. This last one's just being guarded by, like, one person's faith in Nemesis, because he committed emotional blackmail on him. Really, I think this guy's belief in Nemesis passed away once that emotional blackmail was committed. Alright, so we have successfully restored this land to its former glory. All before we even get our, Okay, we've got our temple built. But, yeah. Land 4 is, like, really renowned for being the land to give everyone the most trouble dealing with. Honestly, I think that title really goes to Land 3 because it really doesn't give you any access to wood. And even then, it's still, you can still make your way through it. Land 5, I think, is a very close second because it's the final land, and there's a few unique gimmicks that are done there. So we have this gold quest here, which will tell us what to do at the end to finish this land, and it'll also tell us where the last creed is.
Your success is great, Mighty One. You have almost restored our land to blessed normality, but one more area remains tainted by Nemesis.
Pig! Look at that pig.
One village refused to bow to Nemesis. They saw his might and were afraid. So, Nemesis buried their totems, their source of power, and cursed their village.
I find that this one is one of the most memorable parts of this land.
If you help them,
I think this land is like really memorable. Regardless, like one of the most memorable.
Can be found.
Just with the way that it's like the introduction to it goes. Like you come back to land 1, like it's been blasted. Like Nemesis is evil. Look at him. He's like sent all of these people to like live in hell, basically. We come along, we sort it out in less than 10 minutes, and then we find out that Nemesis has skeletonized all of these guys. And I think if you come here before that cutscene plays, these guys are actually normal people.
Sheeps keep me awake with bowings at night.
Whatever. But yeah, this one you just need to raise these 2 totems. I'm not going to do that today. I'm going to do that a little bit later. Oh my goodness. As a kid, I actually never went past land 3. Yeah, land 3 is really, really slow. I'm amazed at how, like, anyone who's, like, you know, under, like, let's say 16 years of age is able to complete a game like this. Like, I just feel like that's... it's quite an achievement to complete this game, especially when you're a kid. But yeah, if you want to do this quickly, what you can do is you can use a level 5 scaffold, place it like around here or like around here, and then just raise it up, teach your creature, show him a few times how to raise one of these pillars, and he's basically got it. And then he'll tell you where the last creed is. The last creed will spawn around here. And then Nemesis will open a portal to the next land. So yeah, that's how you survive land 4. But yeah, I am going to... when you were 10 when it was out. You were 10 when it was out. Yeah, no, that's... you and me both, I believe. I think I was like, what, 9, 10 years old? So, yeah. And it took me, like, at least 4 years to figure out how to beat this land quickly. Granted, there's a little bit of a hiatus between there. But, yeah. This game in its heyday was amazing. Although I'm kind of glad I really wasn't around to hear all of the hype that Peter Molyneux gave this game. But I feel like if I had heard that, I might have been a little bit more unimpressed with the way that this game turned out. But without that, I just see this game as what it is. Like, it's a great game, one of the best of its kind, and one of the only ones to like really satisfy this god simulator type of vibe. As Vel Knight mentioned earlier in the chat, earlier in the stream, all the other games are just basically city management games, like all the other god games. Like I tried playing what was it called? Populous. That kind of felt close to Black and White. Then you have Dungeon Keeper, which really doesn't feel close at all. Like it literally just feels like a management game. This one here, I feel like it does really good. Like Black and White feel like it does really good in terms of like the management versus the roleplay, the miracle casting, the creature taming. Like it's just a great like series of mechanical elements that are all tied into each other. Oh, here comes the cyclist again. I always love how enthusiastic he is on his bike. But anyway, I'm going to be logging off for the evening. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Hope you managed to get your Black and White version working, Matthias. Let me know if you do. If you come back into the stream again, let me know if you've got it working. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. British summertime, which is GMT +1. I'm not sure what that translates to in terms of like EST or anything like that. But yeah, come check me out Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've got it in my schedule tab. Have a good one, mate, and thanks for the Discord invite. No problem. Glad to help out. As I say, this game really needs a lot more love. But yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful evening, wonderful day, or wonderful whatever it is that you have. I'll see you on Thursday. Take care.